plays, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
For the extra point.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Chiefs 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Looking over the middle, there's Kelsey. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. They'll cobble together a yard there. David Onyemata there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To the air, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. That's intercepted near the sideline. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our moments, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
39-yard line.
Robinson again here on second. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Third and long for him here. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
At the 23-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have possession starting at the 10.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A second down run by Pacheco. Through midfield. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs put together a wonderful return. Gets it back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance.
Space on the right. He's got room. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the third. Travis Kelce, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Drew Tranquil. A 7-yard pickup.
Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Penix on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Penix. This one's caught. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Play action. Here's Penix. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by 7. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set. Cowboy.
We're looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point
Setting up to
conversion.
pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You gotta take the shot at going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense. Let's go defense.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
First down, Kansas City.
Pacheco on the toss right side. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation, or equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because
wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the run to the right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's the safety, Jordan Fuller, coming on the blitz to record the sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And the pressure, too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Barkley into the secondary at the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 7, Falcons nothing. Jeff Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. on play action. Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Penix. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. Brandon Graham gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jesse Bates, the veteran safety, able to come flying in, and he records the sack. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Devontae Smith. Running free at the 45. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That gained 81 yards. We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great, set. Right, anyway, up.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. bunch look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Let's go.
They're going to go play action with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards.
Gain of 30. And the Falcon first down.
They'll go play action now with Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Play action. Here's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas Goedert. He's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On 2nd down, Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And the Eagles are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Right, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing again, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Again, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's in! Darnell Mooney! Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
Check that. Let's go now.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will bring it in for the 2-point conversion, cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Very straight. Hey, let's go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man, he's got Agnew. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The catch is made, it's Agnew. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. On play action, Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Falcons first down. Going to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the Eagles' 9-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go. To throw again, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Falcons will
Throwing is Penix. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Score Eagles 25.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chain.
The 30-yard line.
Don't touch that! I know you want that! Don't touch that!
On play action, here's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
I'll
run up the middle with Barkley. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. First down and more past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Hurts to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Forced out wide. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
16 yards. And the Falcons.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Point after try forthcoming.
Lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a 6-point lead.
Eagles 25. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And the kicking team. Right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. We'll go play action now with Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the 1st down. It is 1st and goal.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
and that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it, and the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 25. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back.